Welcome to our virtual public information session for 1200 East Keith Road, located at the intersection of East Keith Road and Mountain Highway. This presentation will give an overview of our proposed development permit application. We would like to acknowledge that the project is situated within the unceded traditional and ancestral territories of the Squamish and Tsleil-Waututh people, adjacent to what is now referred to as the Burrard Inlet. As a supportive housing multifamily project, we have identified 6 key goals for the building. Provide residents with a safe space to heal, offer space to foster and build community, allow opportunity to age in place through increased adaptability and accessibility, deliver a high-performance building for increased climate resilience, develop opportunities for increased level of livability and well-being, enhance connections to nature and the surrounding environment. Additionally, working alongside local Indigenous communities and housing operators, we have developed an approach in assisting residents and the community in placemaking, cultural preservation, social impact, and resiliency. The project is located at 1200 East Keith Road at the intersection of East Keith Road and Mountain Highway, along the municipal boundary between the City of North Vancouver and the District of North Vancouver. The site is located within the Lower Lynn Town Centre and identified as residential level 5 low-density apartments, permitting up to 1.75 FSR in the District of North Van official community plan. In February of 2024, the site was successfully rezoned to accommodate a 6-story multifamily supportive housing project with up to 1.75 FSR. The site offers a variety of unique characteristics, constraints, and opportunities. Presently a vacant site with no existing structures, the site exhibits a steep slope on its northern edge. This slope offers opportunities for views to the south with lots of exposure to the direct sunlight. The property is well connected to the existing transportation network, with convenient access to arterial highways, intercity trail networks via the Salop Trail, and bus lines that include Bus Route 210, which offers connections to the Phibbs Exchange in downtown Vancouver. The site is also uniquely positioned between 2 urban grid orientations, a traditional east-west cardinal grid and a rotated grid which responds to the local topography. The building is shaped by these 2 intersecting grids and the local topography. It provides opportunities for common outdoor amenity space and ceremonial space, with increased connectivity between the interior and outdoor spaces. On the ground floor, common dining, common amenity, and staff spaces connect residents and users to the adjacent outdoor amenity spaces and the public realm. Residential complex care housing and additional support spaces are located on level 2, with residential supportive housing located on levels 3 and above. Located at the western edge of the city block, the site is bounded by East Keith Road to the south, Mountain Highway to the west, and an unused District of North Vancouver road allowance to the north. To the east, there are 5 single-family home lots with the same residential level 5 low-density apartment designation under the official community plan. The building's principal entrance is located along East Keith Road. This entrance will be the main entrance for residents, staff, and visitors. Deliveries and other vehicular access, including parking, will be provided from Lynmouth Avenue via a proposed lane which will utilize the existing District of North Vancouver road allowance. 15 parking stalls are provided for staff and visitor use. A secondary entrance into the building is proposed along the north side to accommodate those who may be arriving by vehicle. Landscaping around the building provides a variety of outdoor amenity uses. In the northwest corner adjacent to the parking stalls, urban agriculture plots are provided for residents to grow their own fruits, vegetables, and other indigenous plants and/or medicines. To the west, a circular outdoor ceremonial and gathering space is proposed for residents to use throughout the year. Along the south, a rain and rock garden is proposed to collect and permeate rainwater during heavy rainfall events. The main entrance provides barrier-free access to and from the public realm, with covered bicycle parking and increased weather protection. In the southeast is a large communal outdoor amenity space that is provided for residents. This space proposes a variety of uses, including outdoor dining, lounges, seating nooks, and a lawn space. Traditional plant species are proposed throughout this space to promote cultural awareness and practices. Along the eastern property line, additional rock gardens are proposed to support the existing topography and facilitate the retention. The principal entrance is located along East Keith Road at the midpoint of the property. Along the south edge of the building are common amenity dining spaces that offer connections to the adjacent outdoor amenity spaces. A commercial kitchen, storage, and other service spaces are located along the northern edge, nestled into the sloping topography. Staff and reception spaces located on either side of the principal entrance provide additional levels of security and occupant safety. A typical residential floor is made up of a combination of accessible and adaptable units. Increased corridor widths, a minimum of 5 feet wide, provide an enhanced level of accessibility throughout the building. Each studio unit is approximately 365 square feet. The building's facade and material palette is inspired by natural elements found on the North Shore and the indigenous use of the cedar tree. The building embodies the essence of the cedar tree in various states, from its vibrant living state within the forest to its harvested material. Through the use of color and vertical shading, the building's facade abstracts these elements of the forest. The western half of the building draws further inspiration from harvested cedar and its indigenous use, abstracting patterns and arrangements from a traditional indigenous longhouse architecture. The proposed reintroduces these patterns and traditional elements in an effort to promote and preserve cultural identity for the local and urban indigenous communities. This is a view of the proposed building looking northeast along East Keith Road. From this view, we can see the southwest corner of the building and its reinterpreted longhouse facade within the surrounding context. Similarly, looking northwest along East Keith Road, this view shows the forest-inspired facade as it relates to the proposed outdoor amenity spaces. This view from the proposed laneway looks west and shows the relationship of the building, the existing slope, the proposed parking area, and the surrounding trees located within the District of North Vancouver Lane Allowance. This overall perspective of the project looking north shows the two facade treatments and their relationship to one another within the site context. Thank you for attending our virtual public information session for 1200 East Keith Road. Should you have any questions or comments, please do not hesitate to reach out to the District of North Vancouver. Thank you.